Today I'm going to introduce to you our high-grow growing system for strawberries. During the presentation I'll show you how it's assembled because that's a major benefit of our system compared to the existing systems in the market. Like any system that's based on the ground, the first thing you do is drive the post into the ground. This is where our first benefit is. Most systems depend on the tops of the post being perfectly graded. If you install it the first time, you laser grade it, but then the posts sink, then you have a problem with the drainage. Our system's benefit is that we separate the support structure that has to bear a lot of weight from the gutter that has to have a perfect slope. By doing this, we're saving a lot of money and we're also improving the function of the system. If you are on very soft land like where I am today, we have anti-sinking plates that stabilize the posts so they don't sink into the ground. To install the anti-sinking plates, all you do is drop it onto the post, and then you can use our tool to pop the clip onto it. This way there's no stoop labor required, and there's no hole in the pipe. We don't pierce the pipe, we don't damage the zinc plating on the pipe. The next benefit of the system are metal clips that hold on the gutter. All you do is slide the clip over the tube and it locks into place. This doesn't have to be done perfectly accurately the first time. You don't have to worry about the post sinking too much or changing later. All you have to do is snap the gutter in and it's in place. If you discover that the grade is set wrong, all you do is squeeze the bracket and you can adjust the slope and the height of the gutter. The gutter can be delivered in 3 meters, 6 meters, or if you have a large project, we can deliver it in continuous rolls to be rolled on the farm. The next step of the installation is to install the brackets. Just drop the brackets into the posts and put these caps onto the posts. The purpose of the cap is to stabilize it, make it a little bit more steady, and then if you have any water that's draining from the holes onto the bracket, that drainage water doesn't hit your steel and corrode the steel. This way the water drains directly into the gutter. For today's demonstration, the post spacing is only 1 meter, but in typical installation, we recommend a 3-meter spacing between the posts. After hanging the metal gutter in the bracket, you put a bead of glue inside the cap and then slide it onto the end of the gutter. This cap is to protect workers or anybody else from damaging the end of the gutter. The support structure for the tube is delivered in 3, or we recommend 6-meter pieces. To put this together, all the workers have to do is slide the posts together and it holds together. Then they drop these onto the brackets. You can use a self-tapping screw to fix the oval tube to the bracket. We provide several different irrigation options. For traditional drip stake irrigation, we have a hose clip that clips to the oval tube and then you can drop the irrigation pipe onto the clip. If you prefer to grow in troughs, then we have black and white 1-meter troughs. Simply drop it on top. It's easy to install and the drainage flows from the lowest holes directly into the gutter. There's complete separation between the substrate and the drainage. Our pot provides superior drainage than any of our competitors, more oxygen uptake holes and more drainage holes than any other pots in the market. If you prefer to use inline irrigation, we can also provide this clip. It's simply to lock the irrigation pipe on top of the pot. For growers who prefer slab bases, we also have a special clip. This clip will hold the slab bases on and also will hold the irrigation pipe in place. In today's presentation, we use a tall bracket that fits both pots and brackets. However, if you prefer to only use slab bases, we have a shorter bracket that reduces the space between the drainage and the gutter.